Hello my beautiful friends. Today I'm gonna show you what I eat in a day. Not every single day, but just today. Every day is different obviously. And when I watched this video, I realized, man, I eat a lot. But you know what? I love food and I love eating. So are you guys ready? Let's get started. This morning, I'm gonna have some paleo cereal, which means it's gluten-free, and some almond milk. So in this cereal, what I love about it is that you can actually make it yourself. You don't even need to buy the packaged one. It's got some coconut flakes, sunflower seeds, honey, almonds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, cashew nuts. Basically, if I don't buy it, I just make it myself from what I have at home. I just mix some seeds and nuts, and then what I do is I add some almond milk. Either I make my own, or I love this one by the brand Root Health, because it just has literally water and organic almonds. This is already looking good. And then I usually use whatever berries I have at home. Pomegranates are in season right now, so I'm gonna sprinkle this with some pomegranate seeds. Oh, this looks so pretty. And then I have some blueberry, so I'm gonna add some blueberries as well. Blueberries are so good for you. Actually, berries, any kind of berries are extremely good for you. High source of vitamin C and antioxidants. And then one important thing is I always put my phone away when I'm eating. Very important. I just focus on food and enjoying the food that I have in front of me. This might look like it's a light breakfast, but it's actually so filling because of all the nuts and the almond milk and the berries. I am full for the next few hours. Once I get to the office, I usually make something hot to drink. Today I'm feeling like my favorite drink. It's this green tea matcha latte that I make here at the office. And I'm not really sure if the way I make it is right. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not the right way to make green tea matcha latte. Alex showed me the right steps, but I just decided to do my own thing. That's what I usually do. So I add half a teaspoon of matcha powder. And then what I do is I add some almond milk. And then I use the special whisk. This is a special whisk that you use for mixing the green tea matcha powder, and then I mix it all together so that there's no chunks of matcha powder left. So you want to make sure it's all smooth and nice. And then what I do is I add a little bit more almond milk into this. Again, I keep on mixing it. And then I'm gonna add some hot water into this. And then I usually shake the almond milk and add more almond milk into this drink. And then I take the whisk and create just a little bit of foam on top of this. It's very easy. So yeah, I love the way it tastes. It's very smooth, it's very creamy, and very, very energizing. So today I'm actually gonna have lunch at home. I don't always eat lunch at home, but because we live really close to the office, I promised myself that at least twice a week I'm gonna eat lunch at home. So today's one of those days. I'm gonna make some sweet potatoes. So basically what I do is I just peel the sweet potatoes and then I slice them into little cubes, just like that. And then what I did here is I lined baking tray with some parchment paper. So I'm gonna put all the sweet potatoes here. Spread them all out so they're not really cluttered. There's some space in between them. I'm gonna add some sea salt. My favorite brand is called Maldon sea salt. It's the best thing ever. And then I'm gonna add some olive oil. Now I'm gonna mix everything together with my hands. The best thing is to do it with your hands. It tastes more delicious that way. And then I'm gonna bake it for about 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna line another baking tray with parchment paper, and I'm gonna be doing my favorite mushroom dish. Well, one of my favorite mushroom dishes because I absolutely love mushrooms. This one is king oyster mushrooms. I'm gonna slice them and then put them into a bowl. And then what I'm gonna do is add some sea salt and olive oil. And then I'm gonna add some black pepper and fresh thyme to this mixture. It's gonna taste so delicious, guys. It's just amazing. And once I've added all the ingredients, I'm gonna mix it all again with my hands. And then one by one, I'm gonna lay them out on the baking tray. Perfecto. And then I'm also gonna let it bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. While all of that is baking, I'm gonna slice some chard that I washed already. I think this is called Swiss chard, or maybe just chard. Anyways, I'm gonna slice it all. Oh, look how amazing this looks. All green and fresh. and just gonna transfer it all into a pan. And then on medium heat, I'm gonna add some olive oil, sea salt, and just going to saute it for about 3 to 5 minutes, not more than that. Okay, now it's been about 25-30 minutes and my sweet potatoes and mushrooms are ready. I'm gonna take them out, decorate my plate with some mixed herbs. This literally takes a second but looks like it's a fancy restaurant. And then I'm gonna transfer the sweet potatoes onto a plate, transfer my mushrooms onto a plate, and then also transfer the chard into a plate as well. Very nice and colorful. Alex joined me for lunch, just having some conversation and enjoying our lunch. At the office and all throughout the day, I make sure that I sip on water. To be honest, it's still something that I struggle with because I feel like I don't get enough water. It's just sometimes I forget to drink it. Okay, now it's 4 p.m. and I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna have a little snack. I love this brand of gluten-free crisps. This one has only a few ingredients like corn flour, rice flour, and onions. So I'm gonna take a few of these crisps. I'm gonna grab an avocado and just use half of the avocado, slice it nicely, and put it on the toast. Add some sea salt, and voila, my little snack is ready. I'm just gonna take a moment to enjoy this and then go back to work. All right, now it's time to make some dinner. I have some wild rice here that I soaked from the morning. Soaking from the morning ensures that it doesn't take as long to cook. Otherwise, it takes like over an hour to cook. When I soak it, it actually takes me half the time to cook it, so about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go and wash this wild rice and then transfer it into a pan and add some cold water, just enough to cover the rice. And then I'm gonna add some sea salt and olive oil. Once the rice boils, I'm gonna reduce the heat and let it simmer anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Once you see the rice sort of puffed up, you can see that it's ready. I'm just gonna remove the excess liquid. And voila, it's ready. Next, I'm gonna make some salad. So here I have some tomatoes. I'm gonna slice them. Then I'm gonna peel and slice a cucumber. Then I'm gonna add some hearts of palm. I'm gonna add some avocado and cilantro. Before I add cilantro, I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon juice, add some olive oil and sea salt, and then just put the cilantro on top. Delicious. All right, now I'm gonna make some wild mini scallops. So I'm just gonna pan fry this for about 8 minutes. Add some sea salt and let it cook on one side, and then sort of move them around and let it cook all throughout. And then I have some cavallo nero, which is a type of kale. It's sort of a darker leafy kale. I'm gonna add some olive oil, some sea salt. Basically, I use olive oil and sea salt on everything. And then same thing here, I'm gonna let it saute for about 5 to 7 minutes. I don't do this every single time, but when I remember, I always make sure to take a moment just to say a little gratitude for my food. And now Alex and I will have a little chat and enjoy our food. For dessert today, I'm making something special from my cookbook. It's baked bananas. It's so easy to do. Basically, you just peel the bananas and then slice them right in the middle. I'm gonna squeeze some lime juice on top of the bananas and then sprinkle some cinnamon. Ooh, I put a lot there, but I don't mind. I like the cinnamon. And then I'm gonna let them bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. And oh, it smells so good. So usually I add a scoop of coconut or cashew milk ice cream. Today I'm just gonna sprinkle it with coconut flakes and add some pomegranate seeds. I'm also gonna have some licorice tea with my dessert. Gonna read some magazine, relax, and have my baked bananas. Guys, this tastes so good. It tastes like a real dessert. You won't believe it, it's just baked bananas, that's all. If you like this video and would like to see more of what I eat in a day, for example, when I travel or what I eat on my veggie days, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it, and also leave me a comment down below. I love you guys, bye!